somebody once said that, you have to pay your bills to IRS, but you don't have to leave a tip. And I think that actually does make a lot of sense as far as what can you do within the confines of the law. And that is going to be changing. We know the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act is scheduled to sunset at the end of 2025. That can have major financial planning implications, and we have to run through those different scenarios. Now, the candidates, they have different plans as far as what they're going to be promoting. Former President Trump talked about how let's maybe change things for people who don't live in the United States, but they're still U.S. citizens. The United States is one of the few countries in the world where we tax people on their worldwide income. So if you are a U.S. citizen living in, Mexico or in the United Kingdom, you still have to pay U.S. taxes on that income that you earn overseas. And so he's talking about let's eliminate that type of taxation. And then also about small businesses. I know candidate Harris has talked about how increase the deduction for startup costs, right? Increase that from $5,000 to $50,000. Candidate Trump talked about let's double the amount that you can deduct for equipment investment up to $1 million. So we are almost seeing a bidding war taking place.
Lots of talks about taxation, lots of talk about how you can do some financial planning. So there's some financial planning that can happen in relation to this change in tax law.
We have to wait to see what happens with the election, not just who's in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, but also composition of Congress. When I look at the various betting markets and then the various polls, it looks like we are probably going to have divided government of some sort. And what that means is there will likely be a compromise. And I'm just hopeful that they are going to be able to address the expiration of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, because if they don't, that means that tax rates go up for everybody if that does actually sunset as it is scheduled.